I know I said I was leaving, but I figured I'm gonna throw the jig a little more. I was on my way out. I've seen a couple of pompano, which I've but it's a nice one. What's up, guys? Your boy Jfishy here, and today, guys, we are back at the Skyway. I haven't been here in a while, mainly because that heat index has been so high, so it's been actually pretty hot. And I just kind of had a feeling that it wasn't going to be that good for pretty much the late end of July. So I haven't been out here in probably close to a month, but hey, we're going to try it out today. I don't really know what to expect. I haven't even really heard of people hitting mackerel out here, so we'll see what happens. The one thing I did hear is snapper, so I might kind of try for snapper, but we'll see what happens. You know, I just want to check it out, see what's going on. I'll probably throw the pompano jig for a bit to start off, just to see if I can catch anything on it, look for some bait, probably grab some bait, and go from there, guys. But yeah, enough talking, let's get the fishing. All right, guys, well, here we go. Pink and kind of yellow. Now I will say, one thing I've already noticed is there is a bunch of dolphins out here. Look at that, there it goes. So I did pretty much get warned by the people fishing here next to us that they were I hit. You might want to hurry up and get them up. So welcome back to another adventure here at the Skyway Pier, guys. And this is actually the south side. I get that question a lot, so I'll tell you guys right away. It is the south side. That's pretty much the only pier that I fished, but we decided to start throwing the pompano jig. However, as you guys heard me just say, and you guys just seen, actually, there's a couple of dolphins around, so you know, I was kind of worried about hooking up, because you got to be real quick when those dolphins are around, because they will definitely steal your fish. But we didn't have to worry about that, because we didn't even get a single hit. However, this jig is like that. It is proven that, you know, you sometimes have to cast this thing 1,000 times, but when you do get that hit, it just feels that much better. All right, guys, well, I've been jigging for close to 45 minutes, no hits. So I just wanted to start off with the jig, you know, just to see what I could do. But I think I'm gonna try and get some bait. I see some bait here. This current's kind of ripping though, and they look pretty big, but that's all right. Maybe we'll cut them up and use them as cut bait, see if anything's hitting the cut bait, because I've heard a lot of people hitting the snapper on cut greenbacks. So that's what we're gonna try. But yeah, see if we can get some first. I see so many here, but I don't know if I'll be able to get them with my net. I'm gonna try though. See you guys back here in a bit, launching out some cut bait. I might move down too. I'm pretty much at the beginning of the pier here, trying this jig. I probably casted this thing already like at least 50 times. So yeah, let's see what else we can catch. Maybe I'll come back here once the tide is a little more like slackish, and see if we can catch something. But yeah, let's get some bait. And funny enough, actually, while getting some bait, I seen somebody pull over a pompano on the pompano jig. So of course I decided to switch colors and try throwing it again. But like I said, guys, this is one of those jigs where you might be throwing it all day and not get a single hit, and that's what was happening. So eventually we decided to give up on it, get some bait, cut it up, head to the end of the pier, and see what we could catch. Well, first catch of the day. Look at this little pinfish. Species number 2, lizardfish. Hey, sometimes Skyway is just, it's not a good day out here, you know. Today I seen a couple people catch decent fish, you know, a couple people pulled up some pomps. Down here at the end I seen 1 or 2 decent snapper come up, but that is about it. Literally a bunch of dolphins, and not really catching much. You guys seen, I mean, I don't know how much I'll include, but I was able to get some of the pinfish up with the cut bait and a lizard fish. So can't say I got skunked, but at the same time it's not what I'm looking for. So we're gonna make a move, see what else we can catch. I really want some good sized live bait, so I'm gonna hope I can find some of that and then make a move to another little bridge or maybe the flats. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can catch something else. Stay tuned, guys. All right, you guys. Well, I know I said I was leaving, but I figured I'm gonna throw the jig a little more. I was on my way out. I just said, you know what? Let's give it a shot. It's not looking good. I mean, everybody who's been pumping or jigging already left, so there's just about nobody left here. We'll see. As you guys can probably hear in the background, that wind was roaring, and that's probably why a lot of people gave up, because this current started ripping in really hard as well, and it just made it pretty hard to use this pompano jig. But I was using a heavier one. As you guys can kind of see, this was a 1/2 ounce, so it was holding bottom a little better than the 3/8, which I normally throw. So I wanted to give it another shot, and let me tell you guys, I am so glad that I did. Oh, it's a good mackerel. It's a nice one. Yeah, that's a good one. Look at that, he spit it right now. On the pump jig, guys, that I was using earlier. Boom. Woo. That got hit like a truck, dude. Let's go. On my way out, I literally just decided to stop by and throw the jig a little bit. I think this is my PB. Let's check it out. Let's get a measure on this guy just to know. Oh yeah, that's a 17-inch to the fork mackerel there. 17 inches to the fork. Actually, no, yeah, he's 17. Let's go. All right, you guys. Well, there you have it, man. I feel like I put in a good grind with that jig today. I'm kind of glad that I actually hit something, because it was rough. You guys seen I've been here since morning time, and I started off throwing the jig, and I actually didn't have any bites at all. I decided to get some live bait, head to the end of the pier. I had fun with a little bit of pinfish and a couple of and a lizard fish, and that was about it though. So then I came back, and I was literally gonna leave. I was gonna actually switch spots, but I told myself, you know what, let's stop there one more time, see if we can hit something on the pump jig. And what do you know, guys, I ended up getting a nice mackerel on it. So kind of surprising, you know, you don't really target the mackerel with that jig, but hey, if they hit, that's fine with me. So you guys know it works. I'm sure you guys have seen people catch stuff on them. I'm sure, you know, even like me, I come out here and I see so many people throwing that jig, so it was worth it. But yeah, let's see what else we can catch. Maybe still switch spots, I don't know. But now we definitely got something for lunch already, so I'm already pumped, guys. Nice mackerel. So yeah, let's get back in there, see what else we can catch. All right, guys, there you go. On the he actually hit the jig, I believe. I gotta see what it was. Weird because I couldn't tell what he really hit. Well, as soon as I got him up, he spit it, but I think he hit the jig, not the actual teaser. So there you go, guys, the green and white. This is actually a little heavier than I normally throw. This is 1/2 ounce, so 1/2 ounce with a little orange teaser. Yeah.
It's happened to me too.
Has it?
Yeah, you're Jfishy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch your vids all the time.
Oh, I appreciate that, man.
Frank.
Huge shout out to Frank, who's a viewer of the channel. I really appreciate that, man. But we decided to throw this jig a little longer because we got hit there, and we wanted to see if there was anything else hanging around that would actually hit that jig. Unfortunately, of course, nothing else hit, and I didn't see anybody else catch anything. So we did have a couple of baits. We actually had cast netted some probably smaller ones, perfect size ones. So we decided to throw them around, and I really honestly did not get much action on them until this happened. Right, guys, there you have it. Free line little greenback on a circle hook. Dude, look at that. Look at that. Something cut him straight off. Mackerel had to be great. Let me know down in the comments what you think it was, but I actually think it had to be a mackerel. The way that it had that clean cut on that bait like that. Not to mention, I got to actually see him come up, hit the bait, and I actually thought I had him hooked. But as you guys can tell, he completely missed the hook. He literally took all of the bait, no hook. So we decided to throw it with a long shank hook just to see if another one would bite. Unfortunately, it didn't. So we decided to switch spots and see if we could catch something else. See if we can't get one out here. But I'm pretty much ready to call it, guys. I got that mackerel ready to go. So honestly, after a long morning / day up at the pier, I'm ready to, oh my God, I just got wrecked. Holy crap. Dude, my rod just Oh, nothing on him. What the heck? That was a crazy tap. But yeah, as I was saying, after that long day out on the pier, or long morning I should say, I'm ready to get to the house, fillet up that mackerel, and dig in. Yeah, look how quickly he's already way over here. Just walking down the jetty here. Does not seem like anything's here, guys. Oh, if I don't catch anything, I'll see you guys in the car in a bit. All right, guys, well, we are back in the car because it is hot. And like I said, we left the Skyway Pier and stopped by here, but I couldn't find any decent sized greenbacks. All I could find was those real big ones. So I had a feeling unless a nice tarpon or a real nice snook was around, I wasn't gonna get ate by anything, and that's exactly what happened. I caught nothing here. So fortunately, we did get that mackerel. We're gonna take it back to the house now and fillet it. But yeah, I mean, hey, it was a tough day of fishing, but we did get very lucky because like I said, not many people caught anything at the Skyway while I was there. So I was one of the fortunate ones, and now we're gonna take them home and eat them up. So let's get to it. I got a little bit of a drive home. I'll see you guys there. Nice big old mackerel. Let's get to filleting this guy because I am hungry. I actually literally just got back and I want to cook this guy up already. So just cut right there, outline them, pierce out to the back there, hold your knife down, run it right down there, just like that, all the way down. Now feel for that backbone and cut it off. Mackerel is so easy, honestly. It's one of the easiest ones. And if you do it while it's fresh, it's actually easier. If you wait, like leave them in the fridge or something, it gets real hard because they get kind of mushy. So just like that. Look at that nice fillet, dude. Now this is the tricky part. You want to try to keep your knife from cutting through the skin, but sometimes it's easier said than done. So just work it slowly. That's how I do it. Just be patient with it. If you feel yourself slipping, get another grip of it and go back at it. But I think we got good here. Man, I actually think we did the perfect job there. Wow, let's see. Oh yeah, perfect job. And then now what I do is they have some pin bones. I still don't fully know if the pin bones run down the whole way, but what I do is I trim out that red meat anyway. So basically we're gonna make 2 long strips out of this fillet, get some of that bloodline out of there, just like that, just like that. So now you pull off the 2 strips. Got this one, and you cut out most of that bloodline and pin bones there, and there you have it, guys. 2 nice mackerel strips. Now I'm gonna cut them in half just because they're a lot easier to manage that way, just like that. Look at that, 4 nice fish fingers. Now we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Man, this is a real nice sized mackerel actually. So let's get the other side done and then we'll get inside to cook them up. All right, guys, well here we have our 8 fish sticks, because like I said, it's 2 fillets, turn them into 2 strips, and then 4 little fish sticks. And here we have some breading, which is this Louisiana Cajun fish fry. And yeah, we're basically just gonna drop them into this Ziploc bag, shake them up, get them out just like this, like I'll show you guys. Come on. So just drop them in, no egg wash, no nothing. I'm just trying to be pretty quick today. I'm starving, just got back from the trip. Batter it up just like that, shake it off, boom, just like that. So we're gonna do the same thing to these, wait for the oil to get hot and drop them in. Oil is nice and hot, flip them one time, be ready in no time, and I'll see you guys ready for a taste test. And we can eat them just like this, but I'm gonna take it one step above and show you guys what I'm gonna do. Get ready for a flip. They're so fast. Now just get, once they're done there, get them off, put the next ones on, and I'll see you guys for a taste test. All right, you guys, well here it is. And like I said, you cannot beat fresh fried fish. You just can't. So I'm gonna show you guys. Let's take a piece off of this guy right there. Look at that, man. That mackerel meat is so white and flaky. Let's give it a try. So I actually can't remember if I've had fried mackerel, but I'm pretty sure it's just like anything else. You know, mackerel itself tastes good, so fried mackerel, it's got to be good. But let's see. Wow, that is delicious. I gotta say, mackerel is just one of those fish that have that fish texture. Like, it pretty much melts away in your mouth. So flaky, just so good, man. That is delicious. You cannot beat that. And that was a nice sized mackerel. But let me tell you guys, I'm gonna level it up one step. You guys need to try this if you ever do fried fish and you have some fresh ingredients available. Look at what I just did. Look at that, guys. So I made a taco out of the fried fish. As you guys can see, let me try to dig it out a little. There's a piece of fried mackerel in there, one of the fingers, fresh cilantro, fresh chopped onions, and a fresh avocado. And you guys know you gotta have that fresh lime squeeze, so I'm gonna squeeze it on there. Oh, and fresh homemade sauce. This is a homemade salsa. It's pretty spicy. I love it like that. So we got the tortilla. Let's take a bite. Oh man, would you look at that? I'm ready for this. Oh man, when I tell you, you cannot beat that. Wow, when I tell you, I am so glad that I have 7 more of those fish sticks in the house. Dude, I could eat about 3 more of those, and after a hot day like today and a nice shower, I am gonna pass out. Man, what a grind it was out there. I jigged that pompano jig probably 100 times, guys, and not got bit. And then out of nowhere, on my way out, I decided to stop one more time to try to pick up some bait and see if I could I wasn't even gonna jig. I won't lie, I was not gonna jig. I was literally gonna just get some bait and get off of the pier. And I don't know, I just grabbed my rod and was like, you know what, let's try it. I started throwing it. What do you know, a big old mackerel just gulped down that pompano jig. But yeah, there you go, guys, another catch and cook done from the Skyway. This time I wanted to make the mackerel a little different, not to mention I didn't get enough to make a ceviche. You know, doing one in ceviche, it wouldn't be, you know, it just wouldn't make sense because it's not going to make enough. So I got one only, but it was a really good size one, I will say that. So I told myself off rib, I said, man, if I fillet these guys the right way, they would be the perfect fish fingers. So that's kind of what I went for. But then I looked in the fridge and I was like, man, I have everything to throw together some fish tacos. Let's do it. So I hope you guys enjoy these kind of videos. You know, like I said, guys, a lot of the times I wake up and just go fishing. I don't have no plans. I just start heading towards a direction and just start making plans as I go. Like, I obviously bring my 3 setups and I bring all my gear that I need and I get out there and just fish, dude. And today it was looking bad, but hey, right at the end, that big mackerel saved the day. Once again, guys, I want to thank you guys for all the support recently. Man, you guys have been killing it and my channel has been growing. I truly appreciate it. Before it gets any longer, I just want to say I hope you guys have a blessed week. I hope you guys have the best luck out there fishing. Remember, guys, always stay positive, keeping good vibes up. I upload every week on my channel, so I hope to see you guys back here next time. But until then, guys, peace.